Have you ever made a decision that was best for you, only to feel a heavy weight of guilt immediately after? Maybe you said no to someone's request, set a boundary, or took time for your own needs. And suddenly, even though it was the right choice, something inside whispered, "You're selfish." This feeling is far more common than people realize, and it often traces back to patterns formed during childhood. Many of us grew up in families where love, approval, or acceptance felt conditional. Perhaps your needs were minimized, dismissed, or overshadowed by someone else's demands. Over time, you learned that prioritizing yourself could lead to conflict or disapproval. The result? You developed an internal voice that equates self-care with selfishness. This guilt can show up in countless ways. Maybe you over-apologize when you ask for what you want, constantly adjust your plans to accommodate others, or feel anxious whenever you take time for yourself. Even when decisions benefit your well-being, your mind immediately asks, "Am I being unfair?" The problem arises when your own needs are consistently sacrificed for the comfort of others. Family dynamics play a huge role. If you grew up where someone always demanded attention, or created chaos, or relied on you to maintain emotional balance, you may have unconsciously learned to put yourself last. Saying no or prioritizing yourself could feel like betrayal because the family system depended on your constant support. Even as an adult, your nervous system remembers these lessons, making it difficult to act in your own best interest. Another contributing factor is the societal messaging we receive from a young age. Many are taught that being kind, accommodating, and selfless is virtuous, while being assertive can be selfish. This reinforces childhood programming and strengthens the belief that prioritizing yourself is wrong, leading to a recurring internal conflict whenever you make a choice that benefits you. Feeling guilty for choosing yourself often shows up in relationships as well. You might overcompensate for fear of rejection or constantly put others' needs above your own. Paradoxically, this can create resentment, exhaustion, and even emotional burnout, because your natural desire for balance and self-care is suppressed. You may even begin to question your right to happiness, forgetting that your well-being matters just as much. So why do we feel guilty for doing what is right for us? This guilt is a learned response. It is not a reflection of moral failing, selfishness, or weakness. It is the echo of years of conditioning, messages we absorbed in childhood, and patterns we adopted to survive and maintain harmony in relationships or family dynamics. The challenge is that these messages are often invisible. They feel automatic, so we assume they are true. Healing from this begins with awareness. The first step is recognizing the difference between unhealthy guilt and natural responsibility. Healthy responsibility is understanding how your actions affect others without sacrificing yourself. Unhealthy guilt, on the other hand, punishes you for prioritizing your needs or asserting boundaries. Next, it's important to practice self-compassion. When you choose yourself, remind yourself that your needs are valid. Your feelings matter, and your well-being deserves attention. It is not selfish to protect your energy, to say no, or to make decisions that allow you to thrive. In fact, taking care of yourself enables you to show up more fully for others when you are able. Setting boundaries is another essential step. Clear boundaries teach both yourself and those around you that your time, energy, and emotions have value. Boundaries are not walls, they are bridges that protect your well-being while allowing healthy connections to flourish. And although setting them may initially trigger guilt, over time it becomes a practice of empowerment, reinforcing that you can honor both yourself and your relationships. Another powerful tool is reframing your perspective. Instead of seeing self-prioritization as selfish, view it as a necessary part of growth, balance, and emotional health. Understand that your choices don't take away from others, they simply create a space where everyone can operate more authentically and fairly. The more you practice this mindset, the more the internal voice of guilt begins to lose its power over you. Finally, remember that healing is a gradual process. Overcoming the guilt of choosing yourself doesn't happen overnight because it requires rewiring years of internalized beliefs. It takes patience, reflection, and consistent practice to internalize that your needs matter, that your voice deserves to be heard, and that prioritizing yourself is both healthy and necessary. The truth is, choosing yourself is an act of courage, strength, and self-respect. It doesn't make you selfish. It makes you aware, empowered, and whole. The moment you start making decisions that honor your needs without fear or shame, you reclaim your life. your autonomy, and your emotional freedom. And in doing so, you not only change your relationship with yourself, but also model a powerful example for everyone around you that taking care of yourself is essential.